What is up, everybody? It is Mr. M, and today I'm back with another collection update. In the back, Slayer with Repentless is playing. I thought this was a pretty great record. Now that they announced they're doing one final world tour, I figured I'd put it on in the background. I got some CDs and some vinyl to show. Let's get right into it. This first one is The Stage by Avenged Sevenfold, the deluxe version. Comes with this nice 3D lenticular cover. Originally came out in 2016. This is a reissue that included all the cover songs that they released after that album's release, as well as 4 songs from a headlining show that they did in London in the beginning of 2017. Some of the covers are hit or miss. I'm not really going to go into them too much. The Stage, the record by itself, I think it's a great record. It's definitely a step up from what Hail to the King was. Next is a filler. I got this for $7 at a music store in Denver called Twist and Shout. Casualties with Under Attack. Good record, not my favorite by them. On City Streets, though, which is on this record, is one of my favorite songs that they ever put out. Hardcore punk from New York. If you don't know who these guys are, get on it. They've been around for quite a while. Next up is Weird Kids by We Are the In Crowd. This came out in 2014.
Fucking stop that shit.
Came out in 2014 on Hopeless Records. This is a band, a pop punk band from Poughkeepsie, New York, I think. That's not where they're from. They're from somewhere in New York. This record's kind of hit or miss with some people. Some people liked it. Some people didn't think it was a good follow-up to their first record, Best Intentions. Damn cat. I thought there was a few good songs, but other than that, that was kind of a missed record for me. They ended up disbanding a couple of years after this record. They were set to do a follow-up, which they had completely recorded in 2016, but then they ended up saying that it wasn't they didn't feel like a We Are the In Crowd record, so they ended up breaking up. 3 of the members went on to form a band called Saint. One of them is currently the touring guitarist for a band called Against the Current, which is also from Poughkeepsie, New York. And then, I don't know with the 5th one. I think he's still doing something with music, but I don't know. Next up is a band I'm sure most people have caught on to by now. Gatecreeper. This is their debut record, Sonoran Deprivation. This is like a, I think it's their 5th pressing of this record. Comes with this nice black and white insert here. And got band photo, credits, all that shit. These guys are from Virginia, I think. 2 of the members from this band are also in Spirit Adrift. Came on this pink and blue merge with a white splatter. I wasn't stoked on this color when I initially saw the mock-up of it, but now that I actually have it, doesn't look too bad. If you don't know Gatecreeper, like I said, I think they're from Virginia. I saw them when they toured with Cannibal Corpse last fall. They're not doing anything super original, but they have a lot of influences from Obituary and Bolt Thrower. Grave, I think, is another influential one. But there's nothing wrong with them writing similar to their influences. It's not a bad record by any means. It's 9 songs. Highly recommend checking this out. When I got the CD version, didn't even leave my car. But there's some great old school sounding death metal from a newer band, which is definitely what we could use. Now the rest of this collection update is going to be one band that I was just on a huge death kick, which is what the rest of this video is going to be. So I got these two Relapse reissues. The 2011, I think, was when they were reissued. It's the 2 CD version. You got the one with the album, and then the other one full of demos and outtakes and shit like that. And then I also got Symbolic, which I'm assuming this is the only record that Relapse does not have the rights to. It still came with a slipcase though, but this one only has 1 CD, and it's got 5 demos on it. And then at the end of 2017, Relapse Records reissued Death Stuff again. There's 200 on a colored variant and then 1800 on a black variant. So, picked up Scream Bloody Gore. And the color variants for each of these are colors similar to the album cover. So this one, since it's Scream Bloody Gore, you got red and yellow merge with black splatter. And I did not know the album reissues were similar to the album covers. If I had known that, I definitely would have gotten Spiritual Healing, because that one just looked amazing. And I really like blue too, so that would have been great. So yeah, Scream Bloody Gore. And then I got Leprosy, which that color variant sold out quick as fuck. So I just got the black version. However, still happy to get this on vinyl finally. Before this, I didn't have any of Death's records on vinyl. And one thing they all came with, I don't know if this is how it was with every Death reissue, but it comes with like this fold out booklet kind of thing. Got the lyrics, band photos, credits, all on the inside there. And then on the outside, you got band photos and all that stuff. And it's the same for all the records. I figured I'd take it out of Leprosy, since Leprosy's just on the black vinyl. And then the last Death record that I got is the record that's probably responsible for me being on this Death kick, because I just put it on, and from there I just started buying them, since I didn't have most of them. Sound of Perseverance, Gatefold. This one I got the color version of as well, and I really love the vinyl color on this one. It's a white and gold merge with a red, and I think there's a bit of black splatter in there too. And if you got the Dying Fetus record, Wrong One to Fuck With, this one's kind of similar. Not in the color wave, but how they did it. So like this one side you got more of the splatter, and then on this other side you got more of the merge. And yeah, I think this is the record that put me on a Death kick, because I was bored at work one day, and so I just went to YouTube, looked up this album, and then that same day they announced the reissues for these records. So I hopped on that quick as fuck. And the only Death record that I don't have is Human, which I gotta get that fixed, because that's a great record. And to answer the inevitable question that's probably going to be asked, it's going to be, which the question would probably be, what's my favorite Death record? I don't know. They're all great. I'm always going to be partial to individual thought patterns, because that was the first Death record I heard, and for the longest time it was the only Death record that I owned. So I'll always be partial to that one, but in terms of how good each record is, I fucking love all of them. I can't really pick one that's better than the other. But yeah, that's this collection update, mostly Death and a couple of other things. I'll leave links in the description. Oh, also, there's this one thing. I already have a digital download of this, so if anyone hasn't listened to it, here is a download code for the Sonoran Deprivation by Gate Creeper. Use it well. I haven't used it. Obviously, it's going to be first come, first serve. So, if you enter it in and it has already been used, then you're too late. But thanks for watching. Thanks for liking if you did. Thanks for subscribing. And until next time, peace.